He belted 45 home runs, 104 ribs last year. 305 average, 388 OBP, 630 slugging. In his 7-year career, has a slash line of 285, 342, 514, with 152 home runs to go with 476 RBIs. So not a bad cleanup hitter there, right? Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer, 28 years old, 2017 salary, $12.25 million with the Royals, a 7-year career. Now look, you all know how I feel about Hosmer, right? I love that dude. Amazing year. Started out horrible in April. Batted .225, 1 home run in 23 games. Regained his stroke in May and never looked back. That's what she said. Finished the year with a slash line of 284, 342, 439, 25 dongs, 94 ribs. And my favorite Hosmer stat, he only had 104 strikeouts and 603 at-bats, and I love that. That is just sex me. Give me some more of that. You know, the Royals just do not strike out, do they? I love it. 4 Gold Gloves, Silver Slugger Award, and he won the award last year as the AL's best hitting first baseman. So that's my number 5 hitter. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, 31 years old, 8-year career, 2017 salary, $5.25 million with the Rangers and the Rocks. 2-time All-Star, most recently in 2015. He's played for Milwaukee, Texas, Colorado. A career slash line of 281, 343, and 433. In 975 career games, he has 96 home runs and 458 RBIs. Batting 7th on my all-free agent left on the market team, Joey Bats. Again, like I said, I'm shallow at center field and right field. Joey Bats had a salary of $18.5 million last year with the Blue Jays. Now look, Batista is on the wrong side of 30. He's a 37-year-old, 14-year veteran, 6-time All-Star, 3 Silver Slugger Awards, but he was atrocious last year. 203 average, still finished with a 23 home runs, 65 ribs. I wouldn't think it's inconceivable to think that's, he could replicate those power numbers at least as a DH somewhere. He's got a career 33-point WAR, 970 runs, 331 home runs, 927 RBI, and a slash line of 250, 362, and 480. Batting in that 8th hole, and this is a National League lineup. I did not have a designated hitter. So batting in that 8th hole, the shortstop, Eduardo Nunez, 30-year career, 30-year-old, 8-year vet, 2017 salary, $4.2 million with the Giants and the Red Sox. It's a very thin shortstop market. Zach Cozart is gone. Alcides Escobar went back to the Royals. Not much there left in the shortstop position, so I'm going to throw Nunez there in that 8 hole. Now, really, he had an excellent season between San Francisco and Boston last year. He really did. And 467 at-bats, he finished with a 313, 341, 460 slash line. So that's my all-free agent batting order of players left on the market. And as they fall off, that batting lineup will change until all these players are gone. Now we're going to get into the rotation. My all-free agent pitching staff that's left on the market. Right-handed pitcher Jake Arrieta, last year's salary $15.68 million with the Cubs. His worst season as a Cub, by the way. 163 strikeouts, 168.1 innings pitched. Now look, it's not terrible. But it does give these cheap-ass GMs and owners pause. and giving a 32-year-old a long-term deal. Now, after a rocky first half, he finished strong, pitching to a 14-10 record, had a 3.53 ERA, and a 1.22 WHIP. In his 5-year club career, Jake has gone 68-31 with a 2.73 ERA, 793 Ks, and 803 innings pitched, a 147 ERA plus, and a 103 WHIP. 2015 Cy Young, 2016 All-Star. So he's coming out of that one hole, and my all-free agent pitchers left on the market still team. Number 2 is going to go to right-handed pitcher Lance Lynn. Last year had a $7.5 million contract from the Cards. He's a 30-year-old, 6-year vet. 2012 All-Star. Missed the 2016 season with Tommy John surgery, but he returned in 2017, and he didn't miss a beat. Now, other than that, he's been pretty durable. Other than his recovery year, he's amassed at least 30 starts and 175 innings pitched in 4 of his last 5 seasons. In his St. Louis career, he has a 72-47 record, a 3.43 ERA, 919 Ks, and 977 innings pitched, and an ERA plus of 124. Pitching out of the third hole, middle of the rotation, right-handed pitcher Alex Cobb. Last year's salary, $4.2 million from the Rays. And this is another pitcher who has seen his share of injury, but he bounced back last year big on a bad team. 12-10 record with a 3.66 ERA, 128 strikeouts, and 175 innings pitched, and a 1.22 WHIP. 30 years old, 6-year career, Alex Cobb. Pitching out of that 4-hole is my left-hander, Jason Vargas. Last year's salary, $8 million with the Royals. Now look, last year, first half, unstoppable. He went 12-3 with a 2.62 ERA. He earned his first All-Star roster spot. In the second half, though, it was like Jekyll and Hyde. I mean, it was, from the highest highs to the lowest lows. I mean, he was very hittable. Posted a 6.38 ERA, a 6-8 record. The 35-year-old would finish this year with an 18-11 record, 939 Ks, and 140 and a third innings pitched. 4.16 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. So Jason Vargas is my number 4 pitcher for my all free agent pitching staff that's left on the market. And out of that number 5 hole, we're going to pick Andrew Kastner. Last year's salary, $10 million, Texas Rangers, 31-year-old, 8-year vet. He's never lived up to his potential, or his press clippings for that matter. Very up-and-down career. The Cubs, the Fish, the Rangers, the Pods. I mean, he's been around. Last year he had the most wins in his career, but the second most losses in his career. He went 11-11 with a 3.40 ERA, 1.32 WHIP, and 86 Ks and 166 innings pitched. And my closer, last but not least, Greg Holland, $6 million with the Rockies. Last year, 32-year-old, 7-year career. Returned to form last year after missing all of 2016, recuperating from Tommy John surgery. He went 3-2 with 41 saves and 45 attempts, and he went with a 3.61 ERA. So there you go. That is, ladies and gentlemen, that is the all free agents left on the market's team. And I expect that to change. I hope that changes as, we get deeper into this. But as of right now, that's what it is. At last count, I believe my boy Jim Chalmers had it around 111 still left in the market. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to lose a vein over this. I'm not going to, my head's not going to explode over it. We're going forward. Players better get into camp. It's time to play ball. You're listening to the Jake Robinson Sports Experience live out of Pawleys Island, South Carolina. and exclusively on the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Network. Although, look, if you want to get my show, it's real easy. I'm on iTunes, iHeart, Google Play, TuneIn Radio. I mean, I'm everywhere. All you got to do is search, baby, the Jake Robinson Sports Experience. It's right there. Subscribe, comment, star me up, and welcome to the family. Now, look, we also got the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Network Facebook page. And, you know, there we enjoy comprehensive baseball banter. I mean, we got some really great baseball minds. And some of the debates and conversation look, sometimes you're going to laugh your ass off, and sometimes you're just going to be straight up so angry you're going to want to stab somebody. So enter at your own, caution. You can find me at JRobbie1 on Twitter or at the LTPodC1. That's the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast page on Twitter. So there we are. Now, I told you earlier that I got a contest between Classy Todd Blassie out of Houston and Kurt Stewart out of Columbus, Ohio. Both of these guys are umpires. They're both going to umpire about 150 to 200 games this year. And I figured it would be really cool to have a little contest between these two. Now, here's the contest. Whoever throws out the least amount of guys this year, and we're going on the honor system. You guys got to tell me when you throw somebody out. You got to tell me what the situation was and why it happened. Whoever throws out the least between you two, we're going to give you a prize. And look, it should offer some great baseball stories. Todd, what is he, like 7 games into the season already? He already threw somebody out. So Kurt Stewart is up 1-0 as we speak. Now, I said, Todd, what the hell happened? He said, well, look, my partner was late. He didn't get up. He didn't come out of the hotel in time. I'm sitting there. He was 45 minutes late, so I'm doing the first couple innings by myself. Some kid, they got the breakaway bags. He barrels into third base, takes the bag 10 feet into the grass. I know, right? So, Todd being the rational, highly qualified umpire that he is, he called that guy out. We'll give you some latitude, but Jesus Christ, you're practically in the dugout with the base. The manager comes out, hey, man, what are you doing? Look, it's only one, and this is how it was told to me. It's just one of me. My partner's not here. Let's talk about this rationally. So he's sitting there, and the guy's like, look, man, I don't understand. It's a fall away bat. He's like, yeah, I give you the benefit of the doubt, but look, he's nearly in the dugout. He's out. He can't take the base that far. He slid late. Which he is right there. I mean, if the base is that far into the grass, that guy obviously slid late in the third base. So then the first base coach comes over and starts adding his opinion, and it's 2-on-1. Poor Todd. Cry me a fucking river. They start ganging up on him. So, Todd did what he had to do. He ran one of their monkey asses right out of there, and now he's losing 1-0. So that's the game. Todd Blassie game, Kurt Stewart, 2 of our umpires in the Let's Talk Baseball Podcast Facebook room. And if you're not there, shame on you. You got to get over there. Answer the questions and come on in. So Todd did what he had to do, and he threw their monkey ass out, and now Todd is losing 1-0 to Kurt Stewart. And that's the game. 150, 200 games a year from the two of you. And whichever one of you has thrown out the least amount of players is going to be the winner. Right now, Kurt Stewart is up 1-0. You're listening to Jake Robinson Sports Experience live out of Pawleys Island, South Carolina. And look, finally, one of the big pieces falls off, right? Yu Darvish. I mean, God, the drama. I mean, it's only, the first day of spring training today. Well, Yu Darvish got signed a couple years ago, 6 years, $126 million. He had some unlikely incentives that were added into that contract. Basically, he would have